What's up? Let's play some heads up. Yeah, 50 zoom, like always. And the pool currently right now is a little bit dead. There's like five runners in there. Two of them are me. I guess two of them are this guy and one guy from Sweden. So hopefully it picks up a little bit. Um, But yeah, I mean, we'll just play and see what happens. 8-7 here with the top pair got shot, but it's just like a bad board in general. I'm going to check range here and probably just call down. Yeah, he sizes down. I don't hate a raise here either, but I mean, calling is just completely fine. And on the river with the straight, I'm going to raise for value unless he overbets. And versus a check, I mean, basically have to get called by I don't think he's gonna check the river with like trips, so I have to get called by like kind of one pair. So I just bet somewhat standard. Okay, must have just had air or something. Maybe he made a big fold. 8-7 offsuit. Don't hate a 3-bet here. Don't hate a call. Sample's a bit small, so just stick with the call. And just check folding. 8 high. And gut shot here. I'm gonna check raise and planning to just blast off. 9-7 deuce board, like not so bad. And here just bet small turn and overbet the river, or like bet pretty big on the river at least. I guess I like overbet. Board pairing card, like I don't think he has a ton of boats, like maybe like 5 deuce, pocket fives, but not a whole lot. I don't think he has any flushes or straights, so I'm just gonna go for the double pot on the river. And yeah, I get the fold here. The Swedish player, 50 big blinds, might be a fish. Gonna check back here. Bet small. Hand doesn't need tons of protection, but there's some value. So bet small, and then if he calls, then I can bet big on the river. When the flush comes in there, I want to size down a little bit. Fishes can still like check call with flushes. I don't really have to like always bet them. And he folds. Pocket fives over here, calling pre. Could 3-bet that hand actually, like, but I don't really have any sample on his 4-bet. Like the whole point of 3-betting fives would be to 5-bet jam it as a bluff, and you kind of need him to be 4-bet bluffing, which I don't know if he's capable of doing. He just checks down in position on like a pretty good board for him as well. I need to see, what did he have? But okay, yeah, bottom pair makes a lot of sense there. Nothing really to criticize. Gonna see the range on this board. And I like check back the turn and call the river. Seems very good. And betting the turn to check back the river also would be like maybe okay, but I think checking back the turn is probably a bit better, and like easy call here against I mean, this is like 40% pot, and yeah, just busted gut shot. 10-4 offsuit will open. Here, like starting to build like a bit of a sample, like 31 hands, and his pre-flop numbers like 3-bet 8, really small. It's 1 out of 12, now 2 out of 13 times, and like he folds 50%. Now the sample is a little bit small, but it's starting to get like usable at least. Now obviously with a 10-4 against a 3-bet, we just fold. And Queen 10, check calling the flop. Easy call pre-flop here with this hand, doesn't really want a 3-bet. And second pair, like nothing else you can really do other than check call. And he says this is 1/3. We call. Turn, I'm going to check call again, assuming that he doesn't like overbet or do something crazy. And actually, the overbet here is probably GTO. Yeah, it's a board that you should want to attack quite a lot. And like against when the human overbets here, I know for sure that they're not gonna hit the bluffs, but they will always do it with the value bet. So I'm gonna make a fold here. This might be like 0 EV in GTO land and probably just a good fold in practice. And here we get 3-bet again. Starting to, this is why like the sample size not really that like big enough. So he went from like 8% 3-bet to 15% in like 2 minutes. Jack 10 open. Very good flop here. C-bet range. Take it down. Okay. I think this guy might be like some kind of like short stack, like 50 big blind reg, or like maybe he just plays like for fun, but he knows something. He knows some strategy. He's not really that fishy. Small sample, I know, but like he hasn't done anything stupid. And here, just with 9 high, 4 flush board, 3 to straight, I'm gonna bluff here, just 2/3, and hope that he just folds whatever. And he does. And over here we call a 3-bet. So we start again, like I mean, 30. What he had like 31 hands, now 37, and his 3-bet's gone from 8 to 20. 3-bet me like 3-4 times in a row. So something's up. Like so I called a 3-bet here. You see that's big. I'm just gonna call. I don't hate like jamming, like he's sized up, but the thing is, like I know the big size, like he's more likely to be nutted. Like this is less likely to be like ace king and way more likely to be like pocket aces. And on the turn, I cannot fold with a pair and a draw. Like pair plus combo draws is impossible to fold here. But again, I think like jamming would just be like maybe like a bit bad because like you're just jamming into like overpairs. And here, like I don't mind like betting or checking. Like if I bet, I'm gonna call a shove. If I check, I kind of just have to hit and then like maybe bluff the like. I mean, I have showdown value, so I don't really mind what I do here. I guess I'll check and try to hit, get a pretty bad river. And just gotta hope that he checks here, but he probably won't. If he has any like sense at all, he's got a bluff here. What would make sense for him to check would be like pocket tens or something like that. Here with showdown, I just have to kind of check. I'm not going to turn it into a bluff. Yeah, he should definitely bluff that river. He's got queen high. He can make so many pairs fold. Like if he just jams, what do I do? If he just jams the river, queen 2 we fold. 5-6 will open. I'm not sure, should I play this guy like a fish or not? He's very weird. I guess I will play him like a fish. Like he's not like a good reg. He's not like a pro. Getting in here with Jack's pre, Ace Queen. I'll let you know results. I'm gonna lose. He hit a queen. Oh, river a Jack. Very, very nice. Okay, here I'm gonna just start bluffing like exactly how I would do against fish. These guys that are like always kind of like the in-between plays, they're always tricky. Cause like the regs, the true regs and pros, they're like they're actually easy to play against because they're really predictable. And the true fish are so bad at the game that like you can just get away with like doing really basic like face up like bluffs and value bets. And then the guys that are in the middle, they're like bad enough that like they're not like that. If they see you do something weird, they're gonna do something equally weird that doesn't make any sense. But they're not. But they're good enough that like you cannot just like exploit them hand after hand like you can versus a fish. So you have to find some kind of in-between strategy that works, which is pretty difficult to do. And like this specific guy, like if you just look at his stats, like his steal is just way too small. Like no true like pro is gonna have a steal like this small. His fold to 3-bet just like doesn't exist. And again, like no true professional is gonna like just never fold to 3-bets. But at the same time, like he's not limping, and his stats are like not that bad. Like his 3-bets like GTO. Like he just he's bad because he overfolds pre-flop like a little bit, but that's enough to let me know that like he's not a pro. And here, like I would 3-bet always against like a reg or a pro, but against him he's just never folding to the 3-bet. So like, what's the point? And here with the bottom pair, like I showed on value, I can't really block bet the river. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There might be some value in like turning it into a bluff, but at the same time, like I'm not sure like how often he's gonna like bet check bet, bluff me off my hand. Probably not a whole lot. And over here with jacks, turn the nuts. Just gonna bet and bluff the river, or like sorry, value bet the river. Just go like 2/3 pot turn, over bet the river for value. Ace queen takes it down. Pocket kings. Gets the walk, sadly. Jack 9 gets the walk too. 3 deuce suited over. And Jack 9 4 against the reg, just c-betting range. It's a bunch of cards I can barrel on 5 or 6 or an ace. Yeah, maybe even like a queen or a king. And just bluff everything. But on a 7, I'm just going to check back and go for the bet check bet bluff. Yeah, I'll just size up a little bit here, rip the king. But he has an easy call with the second pair. King 8, we open. Yeah, so King 8 opening, check back the flop. Gonna bluff the turn, bluff the river. He just caught me bluffing a couple hands ago, but okay, yeah. He kind of is like playing like fish tendencies, like the delayed c-bet works better than the c-bet type of thing. So yeah, I guess I'll just continue to play him like fish. And here like ace jack offsuit easy 3-bet. When he 4-bets like big like this, I just look at his 4-bet stat, like it's super small. What this is like it's 4-bet 7, so it's 7% of 63, which means that his total 4-bet is not even 6%, because 6% would be 10%. So his total 4-bet frequency is going to be like 5% of hands, which is just nothing. So given that plus the sizing, I think just an easy let go with ace jack off. And here, pocket threes, check back. Can definitely call here. If he checks, I'll bet for protection / value. Just go small size. And then look to check back the river. If he check raises the turn here, it depends on his size, but I like a call. And then kind of go from there. Ace king here, gonna bluff this one. Size like half pot jam, I think is fine. Like I can get like tons of pairs to fold. Like he has like pocket fives in his range, stuff like this. He can have like 9-10, jack 9 here as well. So I kind of want to just go like half pot, jam. I think this will be pretty effective. Yeah, he just folds. This guy played him. I remember he did something really weird, but I forgot what it was. It's a good flop. I guess I play this like check call, check shove. Yeah, like I don't think this is a board which I want to like attack like crazy because like I don't really have aces, but he has aces. So I guess I check call, check jam. And on the river, I guess, yeah, still go for the check raise, even though I think he's just going to check back a ton. And when he bets, like, basically I'm targeting, like, Jack X. Like, I doubt he ever has, like, Queens plus and checks back the turn. But he can have, like, something like Jack 9 off. So I target like that. Something like this would be a pretty good size, I think. And yeah, he just snap folds. Here, King Queen opening. Might actually wrap the video up as well. It's been going for a pretty long time. And yeah, just play him. Continue to play him like the fish line. Nice turn. Will value bet big. And he just folds. Any more hands? One more? Okay, I think that's it. Alright, thanks for watching the video and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.